Imagine you're at the beach and you are walking back to home afternoon and your mom made you a big plate of fried eggplants, peppers, potatoes with tomato sauce and garlic yogurt. This is what we call summer. Now I'm gonna tell you how to make your summer at its best with frying. To make that, first we are starting with cutting our vegetables. I have 2 potatoes and I'm just gonna slice it, cut in half lengthwise, and I'm making like chips. Not too thick, not too thin. It's just around half centimeters. I'm gonna put the potatoes in cold water. They're gonna sit there for 10-15 minutes. So this way they're gonna become more crispy. Now it's time for the eggplants. I'm taking off the green parts, dice them, big chunks. Also soak them in water, but it's gonna be salty water this time. So the bitterness of the eggplant can go away. And I'm gonna make 2 big eggplants like this.
Is it better with the skin off?
No, you can peel them, but when you peel them, it's basically just sponge. So the peel also keeps them together. I think it's better with the skin, but you can peel them as well. And for the green peppers, I'm just gonna roughly chop them like this for 2-3 centimeters. Meanwhile, just turn on the heat for the oil. We're gonna deep fry them, but you can always use the air fryer as well.
How many green peppers?
These are really big ones, so I'm using 6. If you are using bell peppers, just 2 will be enough. For smallest ones, maybe 8, 10. That was the first step. Soaking water, potatoes and eggplants, doing nothing for the peppers. Before frying, we need to dry them so they don't explode and burn us. To make that, first we need a dry and clean kitchen cloth. We dry each of them, and for the eggplants as well, we are drying them. That's it. Now, we are starting with the potatoes. You already know that to check the oil is ready, first you can put a wooden spatula and check the bubbles, or you can just put a piece of potato and see if it's hot enough. And yes, it's hot enough. Then slowly and gently put the potatoes away from you so you don't get burned part by part. We are frying all of the potatoes. I'm gonna mix them occasionally and take it from the oil when they are golden brown. Now for the eggplants, we are going to air fryer. For the air frying, never fill the basket of the air fryer. Because when it's crowded, there will be too much humid, so they're not gonna become crispy. That's the first rule. And second rule, oil them generously. Yes, it's air frying, but it's still frying. So we like them a little bit crispy and we need oil for that. Generously oiling, give it a good mix. Now we are going to the air fryer. Keep your oil close because you're gonna need this. I'm putting into the air fryer on 200 Celsius. I'm gonna start with 15 minutes. But in every 4 or 5 minutes, I'm gonna shake them so each of them can get the heat equally. If I see them dry, I'm gonna put more oil. Potatoes are done. I'm taking out the potatoes, and shaking is the crucial to not to make them greasy. At first 4-5 seconds. Then taking them to another sieve so they can get air from all around. And while they are hot, I'm adding some salt. Potatoes are ready. Eggplants in the air fryer. Now it's time for the peppers. You should fry the pepper last because pepper gives their bitterness to the oil. So you can use that oil for another thing later. We're not gonna kill them just for a minute until they are even brighter. We can eat them raw, so we don't have to cook them for minutes. While eggplants are frying, I'm gonna make the tomato sauce as well. We need 4 tomatoes. First, cutting in half, grating every piece one by one. First, I'm pouring 3 or maybe 4 tablespoons olive oil. They're gonna heat a little bit, and when they are heated, crushing 4 cloves of garlic into the oil. When you smell the garlic, it's time to add the tomatoes because otherwise you can burn garlic easily because they are really small. A tablespoon of sugar, a good pinch of salt, and a teaspoon vinegar. Any vinegar works great. And we're gonna boil it for 10-15 minutes. It's gonna become more red and it's gonna thicken a little bit. Then we are ready. My eggplants are ready as well. They are nicely browned. If your eggplants are lighter, that means you didn't fry them enough. And of course, a pinch of salt while they are hot. Now everything is ready. It's time to make the plate. First, putting the potatoes like a big circle. And then eggplants. Let me show you a perfect one. Yeah. You can see the outer part is crispy. Finally, the brightest one is the pepper. I think just another small ring with the peppers. And then adding the yogurt. It's just 2 cloves of garlic and a pinch of salt and yogurt. And tomato sauce. Just make some dots with tomato sauce. Put extra in a bowl, so if someone wants extra, they can get on their plate. And finally, some chopped parsley to make it look better. And here is your summer in a plate. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you make your summer fries, please send us a photo or leave a comment. Or write me if you want me to make you something else. And if you subscribe and like the video, I couldn't ask for more. Take care. Bye bye.